Hi everyone, I'm going to read a story to you, Wombat Walkabout. And this story, I'm going to get a little closer so you can see our cute little wombats. This was a story written by Carol Diggory Shields, and the pictures were created by Sophie Blackall. She's a pretty good artist, don't you think? Good job, Sophie. Okay. Wombat Walkabout. Okay. So, let's see. It says, early one morning when the sun came out, 6 woolly wombats went walkabout. There they all are, going walkabout. Can you count them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 woolly wombats. And let's see what a wombat is. It tells us a definition or a meaning on this page right here. A wombat, it says, is a stout, sturdy Australian mammal with a large, blunt head. It has small ears and a very short tail. It has short, stubby, but very powerful legs with broad claws, which it uses for digging. Okay. All right, you couldn't see me there for a minute. All right, so there's our wombats going walkabout. And I think we should probably say what a walkabout is, because probably you don't go walkabout if you're in the United States. A walkabout is to go for a long walk. Aboriginals used this period for spiritual enlightenment. So there you go. So it's an Australian term. They didn't see the dingo with the hungry eye, but I have a hunch my lunch just walked on by. This guy is a dingo. What do you think he's thinking? He's looking at these wombats on their little walk. I think he might be hungry. See how he's licking his lips? Okay, let's see what happens. Here they are. Okay. 6 woolly wombats walking one by one past a golden wattle blooming in the sun. The last little wombat, whose name was Clive, stopped to smell the flowers. He stopped to smell the flowers, see him? He's smelling of the wattle tree. And then there were 5. Let's count. Well, let's see. I only see 4 here. Okay. 5 woolly wombats ambling right along crossed the wooden bridge at the billabong. The last little wombat, young Theodore, stopped to throw a pebble. What do we think's gonna happen? Then there were 4. See the 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. 4 woolly wombats trekking down the track heard a kookaburra laughing like a maniac. The last little wombat, whose name was Lee, stopped to have a listen. Let's look at that. That's our kookaburra. Let's go back here to our definition page and see what a kookaburra is. Let's see. It says a kookaburra is a common Australian bird. The sounds made by this bird range from a few chuckles to a pronounced ooh, quah, but the main song is a rollicking laugh. Okay. So the 4th little wombat stopped to have a listen. Then there were 3. 3 woolly wombats all in a row passed by the wood where the gum trees grow. The last little wombat, known as Prue, stopped to pick a gum nut. There she goes, picking a gum nut. Then there were two. Two woolly wombats, Jen and Jack, thought it awfully quiet. So they looked back. No little wombats? That's not good. They jumped off the track and hid in the wood. Along came the dingo, his tail a wag, and on his back a big swag bag. That swag bag was lumpy and jumping all about. That bloke's got our mates. We've got to get them out. There's the dingo. What do you think is in his back, on his back here? What would be jumping about? Now wombats are diggers, so Jen began to dig while Jack gathered armloads of sticks and twigs. What is the plan? They dug a great pit, wide and deep. It said that these little wombats have very strong legs. They covered it over, then Jen began to weep. I'm a poor little wombat all alone, lost in the woods so far from home. The dingo licked his lips and said with a yelp, Don't worry, little wombat, I'm coming to help. See our dingo? And then there's Jen. There's Jen there. See her? Crack! Ooh. Went the branches, the dingo took a dive. The swag bag opened and out popped Clive. Then the others climbed out. 1, 2, 3. Good work, mates, they said. What wombat glee! They changed their plan here. It says, 6 woolly wombats, good as new, walked along together, 2 by 2. Jen, Jack, Theodore, Prue, Clive, and Lee had a lovely walkabout. Then home for tea. And that is the end.